Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Crazy Spartan again. Now, you probably have not seen me online for a while, and you know what? There was a reason. I was actually on vacation. I took my family and my brother and his family down to South Carolina, down to Myrtle Beach. If you've ever been there, a very lovely place to go visit. Spent the whole entire week down there. It is incredibly fun. I had a good time. The only problem I think we had was that the weather was just so wet and cold for like 4 of the 6 days that we were down there. It was just miserable. But during the last couple days, it warmed up and it wasn't too bad, which was really nice. Got outside and just sat around and had some coffee and whatever else is just really, really enjoyable. I really needed that break. Honestly, I need that break from a lot of things. Of course, work in general, that's just always a pain in the butt. It's stressful. It really is. It's very stressful at times, but I get through it and deal with it. It's what I got to do to pay the bills. What else I need a break from? I honestly, I'm gonna just tell you like this. I needed a break from Halo. I needed a break from Xbox and all that. I just needed it. Uh, Not that was having a bad time doing it. It's just sometimes you need to step away and get a bigger focus or recenter yourself, whatever you want to call it. And when you do come back, you are a lot more invigorated. You're ready to tear it up. You're ready to go into the final match or whatever you want to call it. It's just you're ready to go. And that's what I really needed. All right, let's get into some of the actual news that we have. Honestly, again, we don't have a lot. I'm really hoping to see something very soon. And that brings up the thing I did want to talk about, and that is E3. And that is a mere 11 weeks away from the time that I'm creating this video, which isn't long. Honestly, it really isn't. If you think about it, that is 5 rotational playlists, and we're going to have E3 in our hands, and that's going to be really awesome to get into that and see what we are going to get this next year in the world of Halo, and of course in other games as well, because I don't just play Halo. There's a lot of games that I'm really excited for. What's one I'm really excited for? Batman Arkham Knight. I really enjoyed that whole series. This one looks amazing. The graphics with the Xbox One. Hopefully, if the combat stays fairly similar, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to get into that game. And of course, there's Destiny. I can't wait for that one too. That one's going to be fun. And I'm not going to play that one, I think, very hardcore for multiplayer because I just don't think it's going to be there. It's going to have multiplayer, obviously, more like competitive, but it's probably going to be right along the lines of Titanfall for me. It's going to be really fun. I'm going to really enjoy it, but I'm not going to be as hardcore into it as I am with, of course, Halo. Now, not to say I'm not going to have fun and give it a shot at least, because, you know, there's achievements. Got to get my achievements and stuff like that. What else is at E3 that I'm probably expecting? For Halo-wise, I am thinking we are going to see something, possibly a little gameplay. Yeah, it might be a little early for that, but you never know, honestly. You never know exactly how far they actually are, because 343 is absolutely notorious for keeping their secrets. If you remember the beginning of Halo 4 and its actual news cycle, they were terrible. They did not reveal hardly anything until the last minute, and which drives us nuts, especially us commentators and stuff like that. And for getting any real news that gets you excited to play the game and get on there, and of course get that real news happening, and you're going to start seeing people jumping on Halos like, yeah, I need to get in there and get my skill back up. Because honestly, if you step away from Halo for a little while, it is daunting to get your skill back. Now, I know for a fact. I just played some matches the other night, and it was like, oh my god, I cannot hit a thing. It was bad. It was bad. Even for me, it was bad. I got tore up 6 ways from Sunday. Usually my shot's pretty decent. I mean, all things considered. Mostly it's just my aggressive playstyle that gets me in trouble. But it was bad. I'll just leave it at that. So we are looking forward to E3, and hopefully we're going to see a little trailer of some kind for what exactly. God, I wish I knew. I really do. Is it going to be a Halo 2 anniversary? Is it going to be Halo 5? Is it going to be Halo Wars? I can't wait for them to actually let us know what we can expect. Let's go into the bulletin a little bit and talk about that. Now, again, there's not much here. BS Angel is stepping down from the community manager, though if I know BS Angel at all, she will be more than happy to step in once in a while and leave, of course, her comments. She is taking a new title, which is called the Studio Operations PM. Now, I'm not sure exactly what PM means. Person's manager, I don't know. But that's going to be her official title. So Bravo is going to take over as a community manager, which is awesome because Bravo is. I wish I could meet the guy and be 100% sure, but every video I've watched, everything I've talked to him on Twitter a little bit, seems like a really nice guy. So that's definitely a very, very good replacement. Let's see, the pros versus the community pros versus 343 team. I mean, look at 343's team that they have. They had a matchmaking game on the 21st, which unfortunately I was not able to watch. I was on vacation. It was terrible. But the 343 team, the people representing 343, you had Neighbor, Kostiami, Dursky, and Killer V. And of course, representing the community pro team, you had Ace, Strong Side, Flame Sword, and Snakebite. I mean, isn't this amazing that we got these pros? I mean, these are not small names in the pro circuit that are helping with Halo 5. And what exactly they're doing, I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. I think Halo 5 is definitely going to go back to its roots and get rid of some of the unnecessary things and really balance the game out, which is something I'm really looking forward to. When I was playing the other night or a couple weeks ago with Cleanup, and we were playing that MLG Pro Classic Slayer settings, my God, it was so fun, and especially playing on some of those classic maps. I had a blast. Now, speaking of that, actually, Cleanup and I are talking about doing a classic playlist night. Now, when? I don't know. I'm going to have to make a separate video and announce it because the last time I tried to do it, of course, it was when Titanfall launched. Didn't have a whole lot of people on, but that's understandable. They were all over some Titanfall games. So I'm really hoping that we can get a good, decent team together and do some classic games. And, of course, I will be more than willing to play with subscribers. I'm going to have to set that up, though, of course, because it's going to be more or less along the lines of a 4v4, and I'll announce that stuff when it does get closer, when we actually, when we actually do that. You just saw me fall through the hole like an idiot, but I'm good for it. All right, guys, I think this video here is just about wrapping up. Now, if you notice here, just talk about the map a little bit. The map is called Leviathan, and if you are a Halo 2 player back from the day, the map may look very familiar to you. It would be Colossus, I believe its name was back in the day. I really enjoyed that, and that's kind of why I really want to do a classics game night with classic maps, classic game settings, and of course, good friends and good times. But I'm going to wrap this up here, guys. Thanks again for watching. If you guys got anything you want to discuss, talk about, please leave it in the comments down below. And of course, if you just want to chat and whatever else, hit me up on Xbox Live. I'm more than willing to do a little slaying and yapping at the same time. Thanks, guys. This is Lecrae Spartan, and I am out of here.